Today we are taking a look at the Sennheiser PC 373D, a high-end gaming headset. Just to make things a bit different, we will use the audio exclusively from this mic for the rest of the duration of the review. Let's get started.
Sennheiser has been consistently rated in the top tier of gaming headsets with their PC and Game series. The PC series therefore stands at the top of the line for hardcore players who need precision and top quality sound mapping as well as a good build quality to take them to events. As opposed to the Game series, the PC series supports 7.1 digital surround through their own sound card included in the box, while the Game series only has 3.5mm jacks. Okay, the PC373D is an over-ear, velvet-finished open-back headset. The connector is USB, which connects to the surround sound dongle, that in turn turns this signal into 7.1 surround sound. So it's not true 7.1 surround with 7 speakers and 1 subwoofer in the inside of the ear cup, but still, it's pretty decent. You can easily switch between 7.1 and stereo by pressing the Dolby Surround button that changes the illumination on the button itself. While the PC373D is not nearly as flashy or LED inlaid as many other gaming headsets, the first that come to mind are the Razer Kraken and the Logitech G9333. They represent a breath of fresh air in the market. Yes, their game series have a model that is wide glossy with red accents, but the PC373D is pretty stealthy, and if it were not for their non-removable mic, it would seem completely in place in an office environment. Okay, as far as the specs themselves go, the frequency response of the headphones is from 15 to 28,000 Hz with a sound pressure level of 116 decibels. That is all produced by a 50mm driver inside of the ear cup that is also responsible for, in my opinion, the best in gaming class sound that comes out of the ear cups themselves. The lows are well managed in detail and power. It is not grossly boosted as their competitors often are, but there is more power than detail in the low end, but that isn't necessarily a bad thing given the demographic. The mid-range offers supreme voice clarity and separation, so you can easily distinguish between sounds from your teammates on TeamSpeak and the sounds from in-game. The tones are detailed and open due to the design of the ear cup that is open back. The high tones aren't anything special, but they aren't disappointing either. There is a lack of higher end extension, but the quality of the highs is good and isn't either too airy or bright so that it would hurt our ears. Sennheiser ships the product with their own drivers and software that are in all honesty very dumbed down and simplified, but they still offer you the EQ function, noise reduction and side tone functionality. The first has the options of music, esports and game. I found the esport preset very useful in gaming as it offers a bandpass filter around the vocal range to prioritize speech from your teammates. The music setting takes out some of the mid-range and low-end out of the headset, while the game setting boosts some low-end and mid-range while taking out some high-end. The noise reduction feature toggles between the background noise reduction from the microphone or not. This far into the review we had it set on off, from now on it will be set on. All is fine and dandy up until this point of the review, and if we were to end it here, you would think that it is a perfect product, while it definitely isn't so. I really have two major gripes with the product, the first being the cable. It is pretty thin and very prone to twisting and looping around itself, so in the end we are not left with 3.5 meters of cable, but more like 2 meters and a few of these loops that just irritate us. The second major gripe is the microphone quality. As you can hear, it is not really all that good when compared to their game series that is connected directly to the motherboard. I don't know if this is a problem of the USB sound card included in the device, but it just feels so digitized and not really natural as it did before. Therefore, I am forced to summarize with the fact that if you need the USB sound card, do go for the PC373D. But in the event that you have a decent motherboard with decent audio or a DAC or an external sound card, then there are better options on the market for you. Thanks for watching this review on Discharge Networks. Don't forget to comment and subscribe.